Okay, well then we'll move on to our second item of the day. It's a panel discussion, a review of the Tax Administration Laws Amendment Act. And I will introduce all the speakers up front, and then we'll get into some questions and answers. Our first speaker on the right is Nina Kaiser. Nina is a partner in the tax practice of Weber Wenzel and heads up the tax dispute resolution team. Areas of expertise include tax litigation, international trade matters including tax treaties, customs and VAT, income tax and capital gains tax, employees tax and share incentive schemes. Nina represents clients in tax dispute with SARS. Her areas of expertise include advising employees on employees tax, share incentive schemes, advising foreign investors and local companies on international tax, capital gains tax and dividends tax. Prior to joining Weber Wenzel in 2004, Nina was employed as a legal advisor at SARS for 8 years. Her main tasks were to resolve disputes between SARS and taxpayers and to provide legal and tax advice to SARS audit teams. She obtained a BA at the University of Stellenbosch, LLB at University of Stellenbosch, program in legal practice, which she passed distinction in UCT, LLM in tax law UCT, diploma in insolvency practice, certificate in project management, and intermediary certificate in taxation. Next to Nina is Berik Kroom. Berik is an executive at ENS Africa and has over 28 years experience in tax. He specializes in corporate tax, employee incentive and benefits, employment tax, personal tax, trusts and estates. He advises clients on SARS audits, objections and appeals, and represents clients in alternative dispute resolution proceedings. He has acted for clients in their dealings with SARS and has advised clients on taxpayers' rights, income tax, VAT, PAYE, and other fiscal statutes, as well as the tax consequences of foreign investments. He also advises clients on exchange control matters. He is the author and co-author of 3 books. Taxpayers' Rights in South Africa aims to evaluate how the powers of the SARS function in relation to taxpayers' rights. Tax Administration was written together with Professor Lynette Olivier, and he is the editor of Tax Law and Introduction, co-written with 6 authors. Berik is a member of the editorial panel of SAICA Tax Publication Integritax. During 2013, he was appointed as chair of SAICA's Tax Administration Subcommittee. He also serves on the National Tax Policy Committee of the SA Institute of Tax Practitioners. He has spoken at both international and local conferences, including providing the keynote address at a graduation ceremony at the University of Witwatersrand Faculty of Commerce, Law and Management. Berik was a nominee for the University of the Witwatersrand Convocation Honor Award for his contribution to commerce and industry. Berik has a list of qualifications as long as my arm. He obtained his BCom at the University of Cape Town, CTA at UCT as well, BProc at UNISA, LLB at UNISA, HDIP Tax Cum Laude at WITS, Doctor of Philosophy at UCT. He's admitted advocate of the High Court of South Africa, a CASA, as well as a string of other qualifications. Next to Berik is Prof. Peter Surtees. Peter specializes in corporate tax, wills, estate planning, and trusts, and VAT, and is based in the Cape Town office of Norton Rose. His activities cover the full range of income tax and value-added tax dealt with by the group, and he has a special interest in personal estate planning, in which he has wide experience. He has developed expertise in the regulatory provisions of the Tax Administration Act and advises clients on compliance with that act. He regularly assists each division of the corporate law group in the Cape Town office, and in particular the banking and finance and mergers and acquisition teams. He also advises on exchange control issues. Peter obtained his BCom from Rhodes University and qualified as a chartered accountant in 1965. He obtained his MCom in tax from Rhodes in 1985. Peter was a firm of chartered accountants until joining the firm of the Department of Accountancy at Rhodes University in 1980, where he rose to the position of head of department. He took early retirement and moved to Cape Town.